So you're about to see the unboxing of this analytical Greek lexicon. But before you do, I just want to mention to you why this is important. And the reason I'm outside right now is I have 4 kids under the age of 5. So you can guess why I might need to be outside. But what I want to tell you is that this Greek analytical lexicon is the ideal lexicon for people who are using, for a person who doesn't necessarily want to depend on electrical tools in case they get stuck on parsing and they like the Byzantine text or the Textus Receptus. This works great also for the critical text. The words that are in the critical text are also there. You can use this analytical lexicon if you run across a word that you're having trouble parsing, or just a little difficulty trying to figure out why, or trying to determine what the exact lexical form is or something like that. But it's particularly interesting to those that are interested in the Textus Receptus and the Byzantine text. Dr. Maurice Robinson has been involved in the production of this, and he's included hundreds of words. There's a particular paragraph in this that I want you to see. I'll keep it at the end of this video. I've actually, as I was editing this video, not much editing to it, I realized I need to say this. This is a great analytical lexicon if you're interested particularly in the Textus Receptus or the Byzantine text. So stay with me. Stay to the end where that page is so you can kind of get a feel for what's been done in this analytical lexicon and what makes it different from the one that Mounts has put out. So anyways, let's get into it. All right, just going to do a unboxing video of this analytical Greek lexicon. That's what it's supposed to be anyways. So we'll get it opened up and see what it looks like and try to do just kind of a brief review of it as well. So what we've got here is the analytical lexicon of the New Testament Greek. This has been done by Maurice Robinson and Mark House, as it comes out of the box from Christian Book Distributors. Automatically my eye catches this little ripple here, which is not too big a deal, but wish they would have done a better job packing that. So here it is, and this is the analytical lexicon, as I said, of the New Testament Greek. This has been done by Dr. Maurice Robinson, and as you can hear, my children having fun downstairs. So yeah, let's see. It's hardcover, just a glued binding. As you know, I prefer sewn bindings, but this is a glued binding. And what it does, an analytical lexicon, instead of listing everything just by its lexical form, it lists things as it appears in the text. And what I like about this one, what I thought I would like about this one anyways, is that this will not only give words that are in the apparatus of the UBS, from like Mounts does, but this will give words from other major editions of the Greek New Testament. So I'm anticipating, and I'm trying to look here, I'm anticipating that it's going to give me all the words that appear in the Byzantine text. The reason I anticipate that is because it says, analyzed words represent several major editions of the Greek New Testament, and the very fact that this has been done by Dr. Maurice Robinson, who is the chief editor of the Byzantine text in the original Greek. So I'm sure that he's included the words in his edition of the Greek New Testament, which is very helpful because a lot of times, one of the reasons this is interesting, because sometimes when you're studying the differences between the critical text and the Textus Receptus or the Byzantine text, oftentimes there are little words or little small differences in words, and sometimes I've had trouble, like, is this just a spelling difference? Is there something here that I'm, what would be the difference in the parsing of these words? And that's where something like this would come in handy. It is coded to the revised Strong's number system, which as far as I'm concerned, they could leave that out. But you can look up any form of any word that you find in your Greek New Testament, and you'll find the parsing for it and the lexical form, just a basic gloss. And obviously they put the Strong's number there. And another thing that they've done, I'll try to see if I can zoom in here for you. Another thing that they've done is they provided, this is something kind of akin to the Mounce edition of this, where he has Mounce's morphology. They've linked this to their own grammatical system here. So if you've got a question, let me zoom out there. So if you've got a question of why that happened, they've got a grammatical section. The morphology of the word did something strange or something unusual. They've got this grammatical section that's linked to, so that you can kind of compare and see what's actually happened. So that's kind of handy there if you're trying to parse a word and you're struggling and it's like, why did it make that very strange, why did it do that very strange thing? Well, you can look here at the key, compare it in the back here. And I really doubt this is as thorough, obviously, as Mounce's morphology, but in fairness, it's a pretty good section. They've got probably from, let's see, 389 to 449, a whole section on grammar there. So anyways, just thought I'd point that out to you and give you just a quick look at this this analytical lexicon of the New Testament Greek. And I'm anticipating this will be something that probably stays on my desk, because oftentimes I'm comparing the critical text, comparing the critical text with the Byzantine text. And like I said, sometimes you'll find words that are difficult to parse in the apparatus, and normal, ordinary parsing tools sometimes aren't that helpful. And you're wondering, is it just a spelling change, or is there something in the morphology that I'm missing here? So anyways, just something, another tool, especially in comparison between the critical text and the Byzantine text, that I thought would be helpful. So there you have it, a quick review. If you're interested in anything else about this, let me know in the comment section, and we'll see you on the next one. Ezra, how you doing?
Good.
Good. So tell me a little bit about Jesus.
Jesus died.
He did? How'd he die?
On the cross.
He did? He died on the cross?
Mm-hmm.
Why did he die on the cross? Did he do it for something?
Mm-mm.
He didn't. Did he die for your... What did he die for?
He died for your sins.
Yeah, and then what happened?
He came alive.
Okay. Do you know anybody else from the Bible?
No.
You don't?
I didn't.
Do you know anybody who was strong?
Samson was.
He was. How strong was he?